Hi guys, what's going on? It's your boy Farhan. Today I want to do a quick vlog, and the topic is going to be fairly simple. It's something that we all struggle with, sometimes on a day-to-day basis, sometimes on a month-to-month basis. And I'm talking about something that people are not convinced with their surroundings that they are doing what they're supposed to be doing. It's not always it's always a typical question when somebody's gonna come up to you and say that, hey man, like, I've been doing this for a certain amount of years and I'm not feeling the way I should be. I'm not where I want to be. I feel like I should be doing something else. Some people can call that a midlife crisis. Some people can call that awakening. Some people can call it depression. Some people can call it figuring out what you want to do, who you are, what's your why. But for me, I've just had this recent conversation with my friend, and we were talking about why metaphysically it's okay to have a why before you start something, not the other way around. Because a lot of kids and youth have this tendency to just rush into decisions and make the quickest decision, so they don't end up not doing anything. But for me, over the years, what I have learned is to not feel an agitation in your mind. So agitation of emotion can really pressure somebody to jump into a decision that might seem okay at the moment, but at the end of it you might come to realization that, hey, you know what, if I wasn't so tended to move along just because everybody around me was taking the same decision, I would have been free at this point, and I would have been doing what I planned to be doing. So the way I got to inspire about this epiphany of my own and come to actualization about it is, first of all, by reading this book. It's called The Power of Now, and it talks about certain principles of meditation and a meditative state of mind, which takes, by the way, years to get, and practice of what makes it perfect to acquire a meditative state of mind. So right now I've lent that book to one of my siblings, and trying to reach to certain principles which I'm forgetting day by day, but trying to remember. There's an audio version of it on YouTube. You can get that 8 hours audio version on YouTube, and just kind of listen to that if you don't want to purchase the book. But it's pretty cool to just have that knowledge inside of your head and kind of practice the principle of the meditative state of mind, which is always I'm gonna have a seat, because I feel like I'm talking about a lot of things, but I'm doing the total opposite. So it's always to be in a meditative state of mind, is to focus on not to be agitation of emotion. Some people can get rid of that by getting high or using alternative drugs on the street. Some people can build that over acquire it by practicing it while they're walking, while they're talking, while they're breathing. Some people do a lot of yoga to help with that. So the second book that really helps with that is the story of Bhagavad Gita. It's a really inspirational story. This mosquito is just trying to bite my bloodstream, so I'm just trying to get rid of it. Sorry, my bad. So the Bhagavad Gita talks about how meditation comes into, how the Yogist system comes into human lives, and how it helps to get rid of the material body and feel less attachment with the material world, and just be happy with what you got and work with it, and be part of being Yeah, so the point being is just to be in a meditative state of mind, and practice that all the time, and yoga helps. If you're part of certain ritual sets, you can do that, and that could help. And if you write a journal about things, that could help. And yeah, exercising helps. Biking, cycling, all those things are healthy to be off street drugs and get that high of being healthy and being in a meditative state of mind, because once you acquire that, you don't like, I see a lot of youth turning to like drugs and whatnot at a really vital age, and because they have been induced in their neurochemistry with a certain chemical that if they don't get it enough, it becomes terminal imbalance of chemicals. So the only way to balance it naturally is to never have that in your body from the beginning, and to have a meditative state of mind. That's what I would suggest personally, and that's what works with me. And also really take a deep breath and use your glands to fill up with a lot of oxygen, because you may have no idea that you're breathing, but you're not fully even using your lungs and the lung glands to fill up with oxygen to its capacity, and then that's why you might have a breathing issue or problem. So the yoga system really helps with that activation of chakras and